I'm completely empty with nothing on here. And as you can see, with the retarder activated, it died. And I'm in first low, and technically, realistically, this truck should go up this hill. And we can't. We die. That's all we do. There's no reason why I need to go here, because this is when you're carrying heavy cargo loads. And we still can't get up. So how do you get up this hill? It's simple. First, start your truck up. When all your traffic is gone, aim for all of them. And drive until you can no longer go. Okay, here we are back in American Truck Simulator, and we are in the shop, and as you can see, we're on flat level surface. Recall in the last video, this truck cannot pull away worth darn on flat surface. You're always struggling. You got to remember that we're talking about the driving thing. I have nothing here that I'm using for any kind of assistance whatsoever for the clutch and everything. It is a direct 8-shifter system, so we are 100% working off of the clutch and everything, including the shifter. So therefore, since there's no driving assist or anything, if they had it still would be dying out. While recently they put up an update for European Truck Simulator 2, which fixed this very same problem in that game, and shortly after that there was an update for the American Truck Simulator. So we're going to see if it's fixed now, because if it's fixed, technically on this surface I should at least be able to pull away, at least in first low. Now what I had to do for the other one, I had to bump the clutch, and that got me going. Because before, even when you bump the clutch, the truck would just die. In this game, it made a living at dying. So, let's see if it's fixed. Hey, there she goes! Alright. So, I guess what we're going to do now is test it on an incline. But I want to do a real test. So, for this truck is my day cab truck, and the day cab trucks are not like the ones with the cab. Look at that. It even moved in reverse without dying. I would say that's a result. So we're going to grab this 28-footer here, since this is the proper trailer for the proper load for this truck, and we're going to go ahead and see what happens. So here we are again, going to test it on this incline, because traffic or the game crash in the last save was right here, and then you're stuck on this. And anybody who's using this system all knows this ain't good, and I even got it loaded with what it's supposed to have. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out right now if they fixed it so it can go up. Make sure to set my retarder. Okay, now let's give it a try. Whoops. Try it again. Come on. There she goes. Well, it could have been better. gonna lie about that. Definitely needs some kind of improvement on it, because I know it shouldn't be doing all that. Shouldn't have to be bumping the clutch just to make that work. And for those who don't know what I mean by bumping the clutch, if you take a look here, you'll see that with the clutch, it looks like it's on or off, and we all know, anybody who's driven stick shifts, especially in trucks, know that it works more like that. So it isn't on and off. And what I'm doing when I'm disengaging it is I'm kind of like taking it and trying to bounce between the accelerator and the clutch like this until the truck starts to get go, then I fully release it. So you're basically bobbing around like this, and I understand that's expected from an automobile. It is a video game, and the fact that they actually made an effort to attempt to get this resolved in this game, I think is pretty good, because it moves. And this is one of my low-end trucks. This isn't one of my high-end trucks, and I tested one of them, and it works even better. So I would call it a result for sure. I mean, it's definitely better than nothing. So we're in this truck, and this is one of my heavier haulers. So we're going to see what this one can do. Maybe it can do better. We'll see now. There she goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up to this trailer here. That's a 53-footer. Yikes. Should be loaded up for sure. And yeah, I really like what they did. At least on the flat ground, it's really working nice. So even though it kind of like dies out, it's not making a living at dying out. It's actually going, and that's the improvement. Because beforehand, this game was sitting on the shelf. It was so bad I was sick of playing it. Now I'm having fun in it for once. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this and go pick something up and see what it'll do. Okay, here we are again. So let's see what, make sure this is on. Okay, let's see what she'll do. Come on, move! What a pig. Well, just like the other one, it struggled, but it's going. So, what you call it a fix, I'm pretty sure many of you guys are like, oh no, that's no fix at all. But, I mean, this one here is using all the top engine and everything. We got a 53-foot trailer on it. It's using all the newer, updated stuff on it, and it can't pull it up the hill without struggling it out. But you know what? I would have to kind of call it maybe a fix to an extent, because, I mean, think about it, it never did it before. You could bump that clutch, all it'll do is die, because it would just make a living at dying. And now the truck can actually move, it could actually do something, which is something that it couldn't do before. So at least it's able to do that. See, that was a green light that I went through. Where the hell he came from? Anyways, so, you know, it's kind of a fix. It actually works. Maybe they need to tweak it out a little bit more. Maybe the retarder needs to be tweaked out so it can produce more power. to make that more efficient. Because I understand it's a video game, it's limited. In the European Truck Simulator, I mean, they really fixed it. It works well. Way better than it does in here. I mean, you don't struggle all like this like you do in this game, trying to do that same hill climb. But I don't know. But I do know that since it is working and you can get up from a dead stop up the hill loaded, even though you're struggling to do it, that it's kind of like fixed. So this is the last video I'm going to be putting up in reference to this, because it is doing something. It is working. So it may not be working like it should, but you could do something with it. So this is going to be the last video I'm going to be putting up in regards to these problems. Too late. I can't stop. I got my brake system set up like a real truck. There is no stopping there. I caught it too late. So like I said, this is it. As far as I'm concerned, they did look into it. They did handle it. Thank you, SCS, for actually taking care of it. Developers actually caring to look into it and do what they can do to try to get that to work. And that's about it. It's not breaking my game, I know that, because the truck is moving and going places. Because I was so tired of driving over people and having to call service to come get me because I can't get up a mountainside. Because that's where the game saved last, and now I'm in a position that I can't pull away. At least it can do something that's better than nothing. So, I guess have a good day.